so which will be linked to the traceability. So initially I was including all those points in my presentation, but after seeing the agenda, I have not included those points in the presentation because it will be a repetition. So now here what you can see is on the screen is the national prototype of kilogram for India. So what I'll be talking about is So what we'll be talking about, taking India as the center thing, how we are taking care of the traceability in India. So the prototype, the national prototype of kilogram came to India, we got this copy after India signed the Meter Convention in 1957. And it is the copy number 57 of the international prototype of kilogram. Now, this international prototype of kilogram, as the previous speaker just mentioned, is made up of platinum iridium, and it is the primary standard. Before the redefinition, it was considered to be the primary standard. Right now, we are in the transition phase. So I'll be a little bit talking about that so that we understand what is exactly going on at the apex level in the traceability chain. So this prototype, the platinum iridium prototype, is basically fabricated by a company in London, Johnson Matthey, and this particular prototype was fabricated in 1954. For the prototype which India is having. Now, after the fabrication, the first thing is to calibrate the prototype. So in 1955, the prototype was calibrated by BIPM, and subsequent to the signing of MRA, India got its prototype, the national prototype, which is our primary standard, in 1958. Now, as per the rule, this prototype needs to be periodically calibrated or periodically verified against the international prototype of kilogram, and the period or the frequency is considered to be 10 years. It should not exceed 10 years. So what we are doing is, I'll show you the graph that now we are following this 10-year frequency where we are taking our prototype to BIPM and getting it calibrated. Is my slide moving? Because I cannot see it moving. It is. Yeah, now it has moved. So here you can see the traceability pyramid. Now, this particular screen. So basically, when we are talking about traceability, all the parameters should trace back to its SI unit. Now, in the case of mass, before redefinition, it was international prototype of kilogram, IPK, was the primary standard, and each and every standard which a country is using should be traceable to some or the other standard which is traceable to the apex standard, that is the IPK. So in our case, India takes every 10 years their primary standard NPK 57 for the calibration to BIPM, and then using this primary standard, secondary standards are calibrated. Then these secondary standards are used to calibrate the reference standard, and so on and so forth. So this is the traceability pyramid which India is maintaining in the country for maintaining the traceability chain, unbroken chain. And we can see here, yes. Okay, or somebody wants